From players to developers to game studios, E3 is the epic annual showcase of the gaming entertainment industry, showing off what titles are to come, of new worlds to explore, environments to visit, and a key look at the examining trends of future technology and the developments for those major platforms. Now, Yu Suzuki, one of the true grandmasters of the video gaming industry, set the benchmark with titles such as Hang On, Afterburner, Outrun, Virtua Fighter, and a touch on many, many more. In 1998, they unveiled a title, Sega AM2, with the release of Shenmue, and it was an ambitious title, one that had never been seen in terms of scope before.
It's not an RPG. It's not a movie. A world that transcends games.
And at the time, it was the most expensive video game ever made, and also it was a big gamble. According to some, the gamble didn't pay off. However, 14 years on, you can certainly say it did. And I'll bring you to why. Because it created a whole new genre. It created what's called the Free, F-R-E-E. It was a free-roaming action-adventure RPG of sorts, with incredible interaction and attention to detail. Namely, it was set in a fictional world of the real world. And it also brought us the function of the QTE, the QuickTime event, which is now the standard across so many different titles. And Shenmue 1 was the first in the Shenmue saga, shall we say. Chapter 1 was said to be the first part, the trend setter, the sweeping saga beginning prologue, shall we say. And Shenmue 2 was a much more refined title. It was released in the twilight of the Dreamcast days in 2001, and it was mentioned in many interviews by Yu Suzuki that Shenmue was set to be a 16-chapter saga. So unfortunately, as Sega stepped away from hardware production and production was ceased, Sega became a software-only developer. The hopes of the unfolding saga collapsed and left that as that. They're long considered to be left in the pool along with Duke Nukem Forever and Prey. You know, that the purgatory games that were just left in production limbo, shall we say. Many thought this is exactly what happened to Shenmue. However, there was two rays of light along the time. There was Shenmue Online that was unveiled back in the day, was set mainly for the Korean and Chinese markets, and was set to be an MMO. Now, it wasn't very well received. There was a lot of discussions, and unfortunately the game was cancelled. Also, there was Shenmue 2 was re-released in the West onto the Xbox platform. The full dub, the English dub, was brought on board. It wasn't included in the Dreamcast original, and also there was the function of the second analog stick to act as the functional camera, and also there was the camera feature was added in as well. You could take images and take photographs to build collections in the game. It was quite cool, and also it came packaged with the Shenmue movie itself. Now, pretty much 14 years have now passed, and Sega's comment section, wherever you look, there's always questions as, when is Shenmue 3 coming? Bring us Shenmue 3. Sega, what happened to Shenmue 3? And Sega can't help to have noticed this. Unfortunately, has never really addressed that. And the actual answer saying the production basically would be too expensive was one of them. It would need the collaboration of some of the other major publishers to bring it to fruition. And as such, it's never actually happened. So 14 years on, nothing has happened. Shenmue 3 is left in limbo. But Ryu, my relationship with the Dreamcast, my relationship with Ryo and the saga of the world of Shenmue, is that when the game came out, I was the same age as Ryo, and both had a love of martial arts and the traditions behind them. And so playing Shenmue was also a bit of an understanding, a bit of coming out of yourself and learning the confidence when tragedy happens. And I love that world. You know, Yamanosa, Yakusuka, of course going to the arcades, you know, collecting figure sets, going to Hong Kong, Aberdeen, Kowloon, beyond. And Shenmue is one of those, I would describe it as being one of the platform generation epic titles. And that is, there's always games on every generational platform that comes out that stands the test of time. And just stands out as being a phenomenal game. So other examples to say would be Panzer Dragoon Saga on the Sega Saturn. And I guess in many ways, perhaps the last generation of consoles, the epic sweep saga game would be Mass Effect. You know, ones that kind of define beyond its boundaries. Now, Shenmue's legacy has continued in other ways, though. Its DNA is threaded with the likes of the Sega's Yakuza series, and you'll find that the DNA thread feels very similar to the likes of Fahrenheit and Heavy Rain and Quantic Dreams titles. So at E3 2015, a couple of days ago, Yu Suzuki posted a tweet of the infamous forklift truck, which is ever synonymous with Shenmue. Of course, going down the factory and having to work for a living in the game. Not that I did that on my third and fourth run-throughs. Could be bothered. But it was just a tease that Sonic was not going to happen. But lo and behold, today I sat at home, I was ready to watch the Sony conference. I was sat there, and I saw when I was flicking through the Sony conference details that I saw the word Shenmue 3 as a headline, and I was like, and I could feel my heart kind of going, Shenmue 3, really? But I didn't want to be taken in by that, so I decided instead to resist looking at the headline and actually go and watch the Sony conference itself, and I saw the likes of all the new titles they got coming out. There really are some exhilarating titles on Sony's platform. But of course, then when the sweeping melody of Shenmue 3 might actually exist, it might be real, and then Yu Suzuki comes out, and it's like, oh my god, really? You know, and all the love tends to come through. And of course, it was talking about Kickstarter. Maybe the way that they're going to get it off the ground is that is to go the Kickstarter route and develop entirely from public funding. And at the time of making this video, I can see that they've already smashed their 120% target. So not only have they've put out they wanted 2 million, and stretch goals of other translation languages and stuff. They've already smashed a number of those already, and it is already now the fastest Kickstarter gaming project ever. You know, already now within a matter of less than 24 hours, they've reached 2.5 million. Amazing. I mean, because fans do want this. Fans have needed this. You know, it's been 14 years since this saga began, and we really need to see the universe of Shenmue in the story told. So I'm asking you, perhaps you should also go check out the trailer, go check out the games, go buy them on the Dreamcast, go play them on your Xbox. You know, just look at even on emulation. I'm not officially telling you that. But go and have a look. Go see what this game was all about when it came out, and perhaps you also could be taken in by the saga that was Yu Suzuki's epic opus that he began writing when he was at college. The guy's now nearing retirement, and this game needs to be made. So this is me pledging my support for Shenmue 3. I put down $175. I really want this game to take off. I really want it to see in fruition. I might have to wait till 2017, but honestly, I don't care. It's a future investment, and it's a love I would like to explore again. Perhaps you do too. My name's Christian Lander. Thank you very much, and I shall see you in the world of the internet very soon.